Hi guys, this is Lana with the Second Breakfast Club, and I'm making this little short video for two reasons. First, I wanted to say right off the bat, a lot of you have asked about the Patreon. Patreon, if you didn't know, had a lot of problems at the beginning of this month, and it ended up consistently shutting down the website and declining a lot of payments, and just if you go to their Twitter, you can follow the whole mess. But for a long time, no one could either re-sign up with us after a decline or sign up to support us at all. So that should be fixed now. So if you want to do that, everybody who asked about that, please consider going back and either renewing or doing it for the first time. If you have any other problems, please comment and I'll try to fix them. I'm really on the fence about whether Patreon is going to continue being the best place for us to have our archive and our hangouts. It's really becoming unstable. So there might be a point in the future where I try to build kind of our own system where we can have a library and videos and a membership, and the money just maybe processes through PayPal or something like that. Because if you don't know, even with all these problems, Patreon still takes a lot of money from us. It's about, I think Patreon themselves take about 5%, but their processing fees take at least another 5 to 10%, depending on where you are in the world. So regularly, they're taking 15 to 20% of what we make, which seems like a lot for a site that's constantly giving us trouble. But for now, that's the place to be. If we make any changes, I'll definitely let you know so that everybody can make the shift at a point where recharges won't be a problem or anything like that. Okay, so that's part one. Part two, I wanted to thank you all for your patience. I've been taking a bit of a mental health break the last couple weeks. I really hate being inconsistent, but it was really necessary, and things have been rough, but I'm ready to kind of get back in the swing of things. That being said, it's becoming a theme on the channel, both with you guys and in the comments and what you're telling me, and also for me. It's like I agree with you guys that the channel is kind of suffering without Ashlen and I being together. Now, she will be here on the 20th of February for a few days, and we plan to bust out a lot of filming if we can. You know, that doesn't always happen depending on life, but that's the goal, and she is coming here, so there should be at least another series or even two, both for the Patreon and for the channel, with us together again, which is really exciting. And I'm gonna try my best to go see her during spring break. It all, you know, that's why we have the Patreon. It all comes down to money. And right now, neither of us have any. So we're doing the very best we can. That said, I would really like feedback from you guys about where you want this channel to go with the current circumstances. So like a miracle might happen and we'll one day, you know, meet our Patreon goal and have the funds to meet regularly and everything's okay. But for now, we kind of have to do what we can do. Do you want me to continue doing a bunch of solo videos? I can't really put demands on Ashlen's time because her life is really rough right now where she is. She has to focus on work, and filming time for her is really sporadic, and so it's not like she's bailing on the channel. If you hear, that's my dog. She's really upset that I'm filming tonight for some reason. She's not bailing on the channel. She genuinely can't film consistently, but she's doing her best. And I'm trying to, for the past few weeks, I've been trying to save certain videos for her. I know that she loves to talk about music, and we've had some new songs, so I was saving those for a while, but it was clear, like, filming schedules were getting crazy, and now I feel like we've just missed a lot of new things. So my goal, all things working out okay, is for me to be on a consistent schedule for the future, and then when Ashlen can film, then it'll be like a great addition, or you know, videos when we're together and so on. That said, I know it's not the same, and it's part of the reason why I'm having so much trouble on my own, because I feel really lonely filming by myself as well. And I know that reaction channels aren't nearly as good with just one person. So is that something you want, or is that just something you wouldn't watch? Because I'm going to be real, if you all said, and it's okay if you said, yeah, I'm just really not into it unless there's two people. I know Ashlen and I balance each other out really well, and so if it's just me, it's just me, without kind of Ashlen's balance. But if you do want me to keep filming, how would you like me to do that? What would you like me to watch? What would you like me to do? I know that there are certain things that I can speak on well, and certain things I'm not as confident in. Like when it comes to theories and art and dance and beauty and things like that, I'm all good to go, but I'm not as well versed in like music as Ashlen is, and I talk a lot, and I'm kind of, obsessive is absolutely the wrong word. I'm a lot more into BTS than Ashlen is, and I think that's why we complement each other so well. I'll get all in my feelings about things, and then she can be like technical and logical and concise. So I know part of what people liked about us together is we didn't come off as fangirly as I'm sure I do when I'm by myself. So yeah, I'm very insecure about the whole thing right now, and I'm just trying to be honest, and I love the community we've built. I think we have one of the nicest groups on YouTube. Like, I can count the number of comments I've had to delete on my hand, like on my fingers, and we've been at this now for more than 2 years. So that's really special. And so I consider you guys partners in this, and I would really like to know what you want out of this. Like, money and fame and growth was never the goal here. So I know that the channel's basically in a holding pattern when it comes to subscribers. We're, you know, gaining so many and then losing the same amount the next day. It's, you know, I don't assume that this channel will grow with just me. But that said, we have so many cool people on here that I would like to at least maintain what we have. I feel like I would definitely be losing something. And we would all be losing something if we just stopped. Unless, you know, there's not a lot of value to us not being together. You know, if you guys really aren't into it, or it makes you sad, I would rather find other things to do. I don't know how to frame it correctly. I hope you guys understand. But please give feedback, give ideas, taken into the context of what we have now, and know that it's not going to hurt my feelings or be bad. If you say, yeah, I'm really not feeling it, or yeah, I'm probably not going to watch anymore, that's fine. That's definitely fine. I want real feedback, not just like praise or excitement that doesn't translate into me making content that you actually want to see. So I definitely have some videos planned for the future. Of course, when this video uploads, there should already be the first video of my dad reacting to the Bangtan Universe videos on Patreon. So that you know, the I Need You video will be on Patreon. And then also I really want to do a video for J-Hope's birthday where I'm planning to break down Daydream and talk about a lot of the symbolism and a lot of the really intelligent stuff that's in there that nobody seemed to really honor. We got into a big Twitter conversation, which, you know, if you really want to keep up with what's going on in the channel, you should follow me on Twitter. We got into a big conversation about how J-Hope's intellect and his lyrics and his musicality are really underappreciated because everybody focuses on his dance. So I wanted to do something to kind of show what a cool mind he has. I don't know. So I want to do something special for his birthday, and I'm considering doing something like that for every member for their birthdays, since at this point I feel like I've seen so much of what's on YouTube. I don't want to just do another compilation. I actually want to do something nice. So yeah, that's my ramble. I hope it wasn't too long. I just really, really want this community to be something where everybody's happy to be here, and where all of our limitations can kind of find a middle ground with what would excite you guys, and, you know, maybe reinvent a few things, maybe refocus on a few things, but I don't know, that's just where we are right now, and I would really like to talk with you guys about it. So leave your comments. Again, you won't hurt my feelings unless, you know, I mean, there's a lot of ways to hurt my feelings, but criticism in this case, or disconnecting at this point in time, will not hurt my feelings. I want you to be honest there. I don't know, like we always say, comment like BTS is watching and you'll be totally fine. So yeah, please give feedback, and if you do want me to keep doing it, please recommend what do you want me to do. At this point, we're so late with a lot of the newer stuff like Jimin's song and V's song and covers that have been released, that I'm tempted to wait until Ashlen's here, since it'll only be a couple weeks, and do all of them with her, because I know that we both want to talk about them, and I don't want her to feel left out, because like music is what's important to her. That's her whole investment here, is the music. So I would like her feedback, but other than that, like, what do you want? What can I do? What would be fun to do? You know, the webtoon and novel is out, so I feel like theory videos are kind of on the shelf, because anything I do is going to be responded to with, well, you know, there's canon and here's the story. But yeah, I'm just curious. I'm a little bit lost, and I would really like some friendly guidance. So with all of that in mind, please leave your comments below, and until next time, live long and prosper. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!